We're here in Tāmaki Makaurau with Dropper Band ahead of their gig tonight.
Yes.
Welcome guys, we're really excited to be chatting with you. Can you introduce yourselves and tell us what part in the band that you play?
My name's Jude. I play guitar, sing, and I guess I write the songs. Yeah, that's my role.
I'm Carlos. I'm one of the guitar players and backing vocalist in the band, and I don't really do a lot of writing. Well, kind of with the guitar parts. With the guitar parts I do.
My name's Walter. I play the drums, and yeah, that's what I do.
So we do this segment on our podcast called Song of the Week, where we say a song that we've been listening to this past week and why we've been really enjoying it. So do you guys have a song of the week you can share with us?
I'd say At It Again by Slow Pulp. That song,
Like rhythmically and chord-wise, it's very us, you know. Like
it's like finding something, not that you would write, but finding something that people are also listening to similar things. You know what I mean? Like, I can hear the inspirations.
Yeah.
I really like that song. Sounds awesome. Production's cool. Great voice.
Yeah,
She's great. Yeah. That's our pick.
So what's the genre?
It'd be broad alternative rock.
Sick.
Oh, love that. I think you'd recognize Slow Pulp. Like I've definitely heard them before, and they're really cool. Like you said, quite similar to your kind of sound.
Yeah,
which is
definitely.
cool.
Yeah.
Nice. What's your song of the week this week, Emily?
My song of the week is Dust Bowl by Ethel Cain. I'm just like obsessed with her at the moment. I don't really know why I love the song. It's just sounds so good.
That's all you need. Amazing.
What is your song of the week, Ella?
My song of the week is by Kate Bush. Yeah, Cloud Busting.
Don't know the song, but I know that.
It's great.
Yeah.
It's it's beautiful. Yeah, I listened to it on Monday, and I've listened to it every day since, and it's Saturday, so it's just beautiful. The lyrics are really uplifting and fun, and it just has this really nice 80s pop feel.
How did you guys meet, and why did you decide to form a band?
I guess it would go back. Me and Carlos have known each other since we were 13, and played in bands from 13, so this is one of the next evolution of me and Carlos playing together. As for Walter, we met Walter through friends. I guess there's a whole story behind it. It's kind of boring, but
he needed a drummer, and I asked if he wanted to have a jam, and then here we are.
And then Toby, who isn't here with us, is
and Toby and I went to high school together, knew each other, and then with Dropper recently has sort of gone through lineup altercations with the members. So Toby, I wanted him to join because I love him, and he's a great bass player, and he stepped up and he is killing it, and he's awesome. Yeah.
I hope this is the final form of the band. You know what I mean? But
it's a good vibe.
Yeah, it's a good vibe.
That sounds very serious. Final form.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh,
It's
Don't leave me.
Like a gnarly ride of various bass players or whatever.
Yeah. There's been lots of changes. All love to those people.
That's so fair enough. It's funny, I guess, when someone comes in, you don't know how long they might stay for, but with you guys right now, how your form is, does it feel right? You know, when you all play together, you're like, wow, we're really on the same page, we're on the same wavelength, we're connecting in a way that feels good.
I think it's I kind of view it like a horseshoe of musical connection. It's like me and Carlos have this from when we were young musical telepathy, whatever you'd call it. Yeah. And then me and Walter have been playing with each other for a year, and then Toby and Walter play an American Muscle together.
So
and
it feels very right.
That's really nice.
Yeah.
That's really sweet. So you and Carlos had been in a band from when you were 13, you said?
Yeah.
That's
under different aliases.
Yeah, of course. That's just crazy to me, little 13-year-olds rocking out. And your sound now, what was that like from when you were 13? How was it evolved? It's just crazy to me. I'm just like, what? Does someone at 13 even how do you even have the do you know what I mean? The, I don't know, thought process to be I'm going to write the song and it's going to I'm going to form something. Yeah. Can you speak to that?
Sounds pretty similar, to be honest. I feel like the influences, I think I can probably speak for both me and Carlos here when I say that our influences are very tunnel vision. There are maybe 10 artists who we both really enjoy, and it hasn't really changed. They were introduced to us when we were young, and that hasn't, of course we like more music, but those artists have stuck, and that's still who we try and rip off or whatever. So it's probably a more mature version of what it sounded like when we were 13, to be honest. Or hopefully. Yeah.
Hopefully. We'll find out tonight when we're in the crowd.
We're playing one of the songs that you wrote when you were 13 or something.
It's a 15.
15-year-old Jude song. Yeah.
Maybe 15.
Yeah.
There's some songs that I'm proud of that I still want to play.
Yeah, for sure.
When I was in high school, so
how did you guys decide on the name Dropper?
That was in me and Carlos's old band Bleeding Star. Our first record was called Dropper for whatever reason, or it's a Minecraft reference. I don't know. I just called it that. I thought it sounded cool.
Well, it's also because there was the last song on the album.
Yeah.
I think that's where he got it from.
Yeah.
Anyway, but
There was a song
that's
called
what I
Dropper,
heard.
an album called Dropper, one band later, a band called Dropper. So that was kind of a nod to the past, and I always thought it sounded cool. It's like, it's nice and easy, and like the bands who are also called Dropper aren't famous. So you're not going to get like, you know what I mean? You're not going to get done.
Oh, that's so cool. I love that.
Do you guys have any artists, well, like you were saying before, like specific artists that you're influenced by or that you really, really love?
For me, a constant since I was 13 has been Bob Mould, who's more famously from Husker Du or Sugar, and he is like amazing songwriter who I will always owe all of my like everything that I rip off is from him pretty much. And then I would also say, or not a singular artist, but this record label called Failsafe Records from Christchurch. They've got like a pool of like amazing bands from the 90s that we like love. And so I'd say those two have been the most like important for me, at least in my musical life.
Yeah.
Yeah, what about you, Carlos?
My two like main artists, I would say, first one same as Jude, Bob Mould, except more Husker Du, the band that he was in. They are one of my favorites and one of my influences. I mean, not so much like when I'm writing nowadays, you can't really hear it, but just like the way he plays guitar, I just love it, and they're one of my favorite bands ever. And then my second, I have another band who I love, who are actually my favorite band just in the world. It's this little band from the US called Turnover. A lot of people know them for that album called Peripheral Vision, which is like that's also one of my favorites, but just I love all this stuff like way beyond that, and they're a huge influence on me. Yeah.
We love that.
I think drum-wise, it's sort of like hard to pull direct influences, but if I was gonna like put it down to two artists, I think Dinosaur Jr. is a big very drum-heavy band. You know, hardcore and metal drumming have the like the drum sound like perfected. Like they're just overly cranked up snare to where it sounds like you've like dropped a mug on the floor or like stuff like that. Yeah, that's drum inspiration. Yeah.
Amazing.
That's so cool.
We have an
Amazing.
appearance of the bass player Toby here.
Oh yeah, cool.
Hello.
Come join us. So Toby's joined us. What do you do in the band Dropper?
I play bass.
Sick. Nice. And how long have you been with the band for?
Like less than a month or something? I don't know. Yeah. No, it's been quite hectic.
That's exciting.
No, yeah. It's been fun though. It's been hectic but fun. Yeah.
So you guys are all based in Wellington together?
Yeah.
We were just asking the guys about artists that inspire them. Do you have two artists that you could speak to about, you know, how they influence your music, or where you just draw inspiration from?
I feel like, I don't know, in me and Walter's other band, American Muscle, like our front person B, she like, I don't know, she always just has so much fun with music, and I feel like that really like shows through and like what she writes, and then also just up on stage, and it's like I think that's like I don't know, when I see that in a band, I always just like, I love it. Yeah.
It's really cute. I love
that's
it.
really lovely. Yeah.
Shout out B.
Yeah. Shout out B.
Shout out American Muscle.
Anyone else? Any other bands?
I mean, God, just every local band, like especially in Wellington,
Agreed.
is just like so unbelievably talented. And I feel like right now, like in the current moment, like in the zeitgeist, like there's just so much going on and so much energy, and it's just like it's so cool to be a part of that, you know?
Period. That's so awesome.
Yeah, that's so beautiful that you say that. It's so interesting. I feel like, I don't know if it's recently because I personally have discovered more New Zealand bands, but there feels like this really beautiful resurgence of Kiwi music kind of like really stepping up, and like people are doing more gigs, like more affordable gigs, and DJs are doing more. Like it just feels like something good is happening.
Yeah.
We're really
everyone's
here
so
for it.
talented.
Yeah.
Like so talented.
Yeah. That's one of the reasons why we created this podcast, is because we felt like there wasn't enough spotlight on Kiwi artists, you know,
Yeah.
and like there's so much talent out there. So it's really cool to hear you say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you guys as well. Thank you. Yeah.
Of course. Of course.
What kind of music do you guys listen to outside of creating your own music?
I listen to a lot of, I guess it would be like underground
Listen to
rap,
hardcore-
like
hardcore
a little
metal,
hardcore and
Noise,
like drone gang.
drone stuff.
Yeah, a bit of all sorts. But like, yeah.
Sorry, like noise? What do you mean by that? Can you elaborate?
I'm not listening to noise 24/7. It's more a thing from when I was a bit younger. But still, shout out noise music. It's like, I guess, without sounding pretentious, it's like free, like how to describe it?
It's like drone
avant-garde
sound textures and
Yeah.
drums and stuff. And
Yeah.
yeah, sort of interpretable sounds don't really have a specific like quality to them, or can do.
That'd be a way of describing it. Yeah, it can kind of sound like anything. But
I'm
it's
very
like,
uneducated in that genre, but that's how I would
No, you put it well. I kind of mind blank on it.
That sounds like a good description of it, to be honest. You're like, I'm an educated bum.
Yeah. No, that's so interesting. I'm like so intrigued. I want to hear this.
Yeah, I'm really intrigued too. I've never heard of that before.
Yeah.
Yeah, drone music in particular on the side of avant-garde music would be more what I'm into. I think it's like more meditative and like not as harsh, or it can be. But yeah. What about you guys? Any surprising genres?
Carlos?
Outside of the band, I still listen to all of my rock stuff, but my second favorite genre, a lot of people would be surprised by, but I actually love a lot of like electronic kind of stuff, like a lot of like 90s, like a lot of 90s drum and bass jungle stuff. I just love it. All because I found this one in high school in year 13. It was in like Sonic Arts or something. I was just scrolling on YouTube. I see a thumbnail image of this playlist called Heshe Studio Set, and the first song of that playlist, I was just like addicted after that, and I still am. So I've gone down that rabbit hole of all of that stuff, and yeah, so it's almost like my guilty pleasure kind of way, but except it's not, you know.
Yeah, I love that. That's so interesting. It's so polarizing, that kind of music, like EDM music compared to the music that you create. Do you listen to it because it makes you feel really like uplifted and like I know for Emily and I, when we listen to EDM, we are like, we'll be texting each other being like, oh, we're almost like, we get really like pumped by it. Yeah, there's something about EDM that's just, I don't know, like hits you like real deep.
Well, for us anyway.
Yeah, is it how you feel when you listen?
Yes, actually, I do. It's just like, I don't know, that kind of music. It's great for when I'm like out going on my runs or cleaning my room or something, because it's very like
motivating,
action involved. I don't know. It's very like, yeah, it's very fast paced.
It's quite tactile, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know. It just makes me. Gives me energy.
Makes you feel good. We love that.
Yeah.
Shout out EDM.
What about you, Toby?
I started playing gigs in like a screamo band, which was like, I don't know, like I got really, really into that in high school, and I still am. And it's just like, I don't know, I think it's so, like, I have to be in the right mood for it, but it's just so cathartic to like listen to and especially play as well, just like jump around on stage. And then as of right now, I think I'm really into like hyperpop and stuff, just because it's like such like a fresh and new sound, and it's just like, I listen to it and I'm like, oh my god, this is like nothing I've ever heard before, you know? And like, I'm super excited for Evelyn Breaker's set tonight, because, you know, love Lilith and love everything she does as well.
And I listen to a lot of I guess like emo music, Midwest emo to like just obnoxious emo music. It's all good, and I like jazz. I was really into jazz in high school, like really into it. I was going to study jazz, but I actually flipped a coin to this other degree, which is...
Oh my god, you like legit were like...
I genuinely was 50-50, and my family, I flipped a coin and decided on... So I went to Massey instead, yeah.
So what did you end up studying?
I studied the music industry degree there,
interesting.
and which I actually recently switched over. I study environmental science now. I can't quite keep my mind on one thing. I am a chronic changer of minds, but I think I've picked the right one this time.
You know what? Trying to pick a degree is so hard. If you are like not really like, I want to be a doctor, I want to be a teacher. Impossible. I didn't graduate, so
it's so difficult.
Thanks for sharing with us your artists. That's really cool. It's really interesting to hear what people listen to. Some of the artists we previously interviewed, what they listen to is just the same as what they create in terms of the sound. So it's really interesting to hear that you guys have different, you listen to different stuff outside of your genre.
So what is next for Dropper?
There are shows in Wellington. There are 2 more shows in Auckland for this year.
We have a record coming out.
Yes.
Woo,
exciting.
That's been like 2 years in the process. 1 year for this.
Yeah, supporting very cool bands we're very excited about. Life's good right now.
Awesome. I love that. Life's good. Yeah.
Nice. That's really sweet.
Oh, amazing. Well, we're really excited to see you guys play tonight.
Yes.
We love your sound, we love your music, and we're really honoured that
Thank you.
that we can meet with you and chat with you, and you really inspire us to keep going with our wee podcast.
100%.
So
thanks so much for coming.
Thanks so much for
Thank you all for
coming.
having us. It was very fun.
Yeah.
I'm
Watch out, guys, for Dropper. They're going to be huge. I'm calling it now. They're great. If you haven't checked them out, we're going to link all of their info down below. So, thanks so much, guys.
Yeah,
for
thanks
joining
so much,
us.
guys.